Hi everyone, welcome to an episode of the Root Culturist. So, in today's episode on plant profile, we're going to talk about Platycerium grande. And for grandes, these are plants that can grow really huge. Grande can be found in Philippines, and the alternative version would be the Superbum. So the difference between the grande and the Superbum would be its ridges. And so for Superbum, you would start to see ridges and folds, but for the grande, you will not see any ridges. So for the grande, we recommend to grow them in a slightly brighter area with a good ventilation. So we found that growing them in a good ventilation always helps the plant, prevents it from being too still and getting rot. For the plant, you can see that the more sunlight it receives, the brighter or the whiter color the trichomes would have. So for grandes, we do give them also a good amount of fertilizer. So as a plant grows, they do need a bit of food and nutrition. So for plants that do grow really huge or big, we do feed them pellet, fertilizers as and when their growth cycle needs it. And so in a nutshell, it depends on which stage of the grande size you get yours at. The care conditions are quite similar throughout, where it is from a mid-juvenile all the way up to when it's an adult. Give it a good amount of fertilizer to provide the nutrients that it needs for growth. And it also needs a good amount of sunlight. So we have grown this in a very direct, harsh sunlight environment, and we find that they do well in it. So one thing to take note is that do allow the plant media to dry out before your next watering. So let us know in the comment section below, how did you take care of your grande and what's your first experience taking care of your grande? Did it survive, or what are the problems that you faced? Let us know in the comment section below. So after a while, you notice that a couple of plants, they start to look quite similar during their initial juvenile stage, and to identify them would be to get it when it's slightly older, when you can see that the fertile fronds have already formed. So that's one way you can identify. Another way would be how the shape of their forks form. So in another episode, we'll show you how a Hitomiai look like, and you can see the slight difference where the Hitomiai has slightly more pronounced veins on the plant. So stay tuned for that.